There is a fifth dimension beyond which is known to black men. It's a dimension as vast as space and as timeless as infinity. It's the middle ground between black and white, between racist and bigots. It lies between the pit of white man's fears and the summit to his knowledge. This is a dimension of imagination. It's an area in which we call the Seiji zone.
Man, this shit make me.
Certified side nigga secret. They unblock us when they're at work. If they're at school, in college, they're unblocking us. Salon, getting their hair.
You were just able to witness a what would appear to be a Caucasian individual, right? And I did say appear to be a Caucasian individual, stating with the utmost confidence, as if confidence has no bound, no race, no color, no type of creed or religion. He decided to use the terminology that everyday black people just so happen to use in order to describe himself amongst others. Then he later on decided to state what it was that was depicted in the video that you were able to see before his. And a lot of people on social media, especially on TikTok, went directly to his page and they posted a variety of things to say that, yo, what are you doing using this word? Like, why would you even go that far? Why would you, even say anything like that? He had a few responses up there. And at the end of the day, like I told the black community before, this is in a sense Pandora's box. This is in a sense what takes place, right? When you happen to use something, right? Because at first, it was something, okay, originally, going back to the terminology, negus, of course, something positive, right? Denotes a king and different things of that nature. Later on, somewhere, Europeans caught on to the word and then decided to switch it into something else, condescending, a negative tone, a slur. And then later on, after that, black people were like, you know what? We're tired of, in a sense, allowing, right, this word to have this certain type of negative power. So what we're going to do, like everything else, just like with soul food, which was in a sense scraps that were left over, right? We're going to take the scraps, the remains of whatever it is that you're basically throwing at us and giving us, and we're going to give that a new type of flavor, right? We're going to give that a new type of look. And that's what black people did in the community amongst themselves, right? And I would also like to note black people are the only group, right, that will try to turn a negative into a positive in that sense. And also, within doing that, right, are the only ones that can have the whole world looking at black people like, yo, I want to be a part of this. I want to sit up there and use this. Like literally every culture around the world wants to be described as that, but don't want to be it at the end of the day. Because when it's actually time to be black, none of those individuals who want to use the word are showing up at all. They're not pulling up to any of the scenes. They're not really speaking out for black people. And within them also, right, yet again, using that exact same word, you don't really know exactly how it is that they're meaning it, right? Because they can say it a multitude of different ways, but the tone in which they say it will make all the difference in the world. But going back to what I originally stated and what some other people have stated, this is Pandora's box. And the moment in time that black people, in a sense, allowed this word to be said outside of the community, that in a sense opened up the floodgates for everybody else to want to say it or to take part, right? Because you have a lot of people that'll sit up to say like, oh, well, if it's in the lyrics, the scapegoat. Well, if it's in the lyrics of a song, then I'm just simply saying the song. It doesn't necessarily make me racist. But within that same thing, right, you should ask that person, why would you want to say it? Even if it is a part of the song, why would you want to say it? Are you meaning to tell me that that word is so much of the utmost of importance to all of the lyrics in that song that you just can't sing that song without saying it or without substituting it for another word? Really? Because I swear that they have songs that are edited, right? And they replace words or just fully take them out. Or the artist actually just, they'll redo the lyrics. They'll have two different versions, the edited and the unedited. Like I said, again, this is Pandora's box. Whenever things like this takes place, you enable, in a sense, other people, even though they shouldn't say it, they shouldn't want to say it, but it enables other people the, in a sense, sort of kind of the licensing or the right to be able to partake and say it. Like I said, not saying that it's wrong or right. I'm just listing how it is. But it gets worse. In a response video, he stated that for all of those people saying that I'm not racist, that doesn't make sense. I'm actually not white. I'm light skinned. I like to consider myself because my dad and my mom are from Syria. So it doesn't make sense calling somebody that's brown white. I prefer olive. It's Black History Month. Shout out to Black History Month. And he was stating that he was getting a lot of invites to the cookout. Of course, that's what a lot of black people ignorantly like to do whenever they want to invite somebody in or they seem cool and different things like that. But he said that that's okay. He doesn't want to go to the cookout because he's not actually really that friendly, but he appreciates everything. Pay attention. This is a response that he had to somebody underneath his comment section. The first person wrote, "It's crazy how after centuries of torture, rape, and hate, people can't respect us enough to not use one single word." The creator responded, "Like what the United States has been doing to the Middle East since 2001, Marine Corps veteran 1216. Like I said, I don't even know what that means, but this is what I mean when I tell you, when other people want to justify the things that they do to black people, they decide to throw themselves in a pot like, oh, well, yeah, this happened to you, but what about us? Look what's been happening to us. Look at what America's been doing to us. Whatever America has been doing to you, that's what European descendants have been doing to you. That has nothing to do with black people at all. Like I said, he just basically gave a justification as to why it is that he can basically use the word by deflecting onto a different topic that has to do with his people. Like I said, if he really actually cared that much about his people, he would specifically do something about it. He would specifically use his TikTok platform to speak out about all of those issues. But looking at his TikTok, that's not really what he's doing. But I digress. Let's continue on. Like I said, he told you exactly what he is. He told you that he is an Arab man, a light-skinned Arab man, even though he considers himself brown, even though he preferred to be considered olive complected. Stated that both of his parents are Syrian, yet again. And he stated also that he is not racist at all. Like I said, black people, I don't know what y'all gonna do. I really don't, because too many times you got black people out here that want to consider everybody out here cool because they did something or they said something that you basically like, because you feel that they're giving you some type of admiration. They're giving you some type of love and all these other things, when realistically they don't care. Like I said before, at the end of the day, he wanted to say it because you saw the confidence. He felt like he could say it. Also, more than likely, he has people that he's either hanging out around, if not also dating at the same time. So like I said, black people, the responsibility is on the black community to fix a lot of these things that's directly transpiring by way of other people that we allow to be able to take part in the things that we do. it gets to a point where you can't even realistically get mad anymore because black people have allowed these things to take place. And also within that, it's not given an excuse because I have a lack of anger or madness or whatever you would consider about it. I'm more mad at the fact of black people allowing it versus them actually saying it. If I'm going to be honest, I might as well be mad directly at the source, which is the black community at the end of the day. Like I said, you got a lot of people from my generation, and you got a lot of people from the younger generation, where people were just wanted to have every group of people be so inclusive and so close together and all these other things. Black people never ask themselves, right? Would another group of people that's comfortable around me, will they allow me to use a term that's just like that historically towards them in some type of friendly type of manner? You know what that would be? A no. That would be a hard no. Would you be able to say that same term around their parents or their family, their community? No, because there would be repercussions, serious repercussions, if you as a black person decided to do that. But like I told people before, black people want to sit up there and cape. They want to sit up there and bring everybody to the cookout. They want to high five and dance with everybody, but everybody ain't trying to do the same thing with and for you. But like I said, black people are going to end up learning the hard way when everything hits the fan. But I digress. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about this video and everything that I stated in the comment description below. And as always, peace, love, and stay tuned for the next video.